on my computer. Okay, great. Well, the girls will be along momentarily, and I will ask you to unmute when your turn comes up, and here are the ladies. All right. Ah, here they are.
Hi.
Hi, girls.
Hi.
So, we have a lot of friends here with us who are very interested in getting to know you. So, what we're going to do is we have some questions that we set up beforehand, and I'm going to ask them to you, and we'll go from there. And then when other people's questions come up, we'll call on them.
Okay.
All right. So, starting off, why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hello. I'm
Hello.
Widi. I'm playing drum.
Hi, I'm Marsha. I'm a guitarist and vocalist.
Hello, I'm Widi. I'm a bass player.
Excellent. Excellent. What inspired you to get started on this journey, started writing music?
Apa yang menginspirasikan kalian untuk memulai menulis lagu?
Jadi sejak awal pun kita memang banyak mengambil inspirasinya itu dari kehidupan dari lingkungan terdekat. Misalnya dulu pas kita masih sekolah itu kita mengambil inspirasinya itu dari kehidupan remaja di seusia kami yang kian hari kian kehilangan warnanya gitu. Terus baru setelah beberapa lama kita mulai merambah ke isu-isu lain, misalnya seperti isu kemanusiaan, isu lingkungan, dan kesetaraan gender.
Right. So, so from the beginning, they've always been inspired by what happened around them, such as the teenage life at their age back then that they saw was slowly losing its spark day by day, and after a while they began to take in other issues that resonated with them, such as humanity, environment, and gender equality.
Okay, well, next up is, ooh, now I lost the questions. Okay, here we go. What was it like for you as a musician where you grew up? I mean, I imagine you were among the few musicians where you grew up. So,
Pas kayak gimana waktu itu buat kalian pas di kampung gitu sebagai musisi, pas kalian grow up itu rasanya gimana?
Di daerah tempat kami tinggal memang apa? Di daerah tempat kami tinggal memang belum banyak orang yang berkecimpung di dunia musik, karena kami tinggal di daerah yang cukup jauh dari pusat kota. Tapi kami bangga bisa dibesarkan dari banyaknya di apa sih Kak?
Lingkungan.
Di tengah banyaknya perbedaan, walaupun ada beberapa yang kurang toleran. Tapi kami, walaupun masih ada beberapa yang ya terusnya, tapi dari sana kami jadi terpantik untuk terus bermusik dan melantangkan suara betapa pentingnya saling menghargai.
Right. Right. So where they are from, that not many are actually musicians or in the world of music because they live quite far away from the city center. But however, they're proud to be raised in the midst of much diversity, even though there were some people who were less tolerant of what they were doing and what they were into. But then from there they were triggered into deciding to continue playing music and becoming bolder in voicing out the importance of appreciating one another.
That's great. So now you live in Jakarta, right? Is there a music scene that you're enjoying there?
Kan sekarang kan kalian tinggal di Jakarta, ada skena musiknya kayak gimana di sana, ada nggak sih?
Di sini kami banyak bertemu dengan banyak musisi dengan berbagai macam latar belakang yang memperkenalkan kami pada lingkungan musik yang lebih luas, dan tentunya kami bangga bisa belajar banyak dari mereka tentang segala hal yang berhubungan dengan skena musik ini.
So in Jakarta, they've been fortunate enough to have been able to meet so many musicians from different backgrounds, introducing them to a lot of new things in music and the musical environment within Jakarta. And they're grateful for it because they're able to learn more from them about everything related to the music scene in Jakarta.
Yeah. And I know you have some mentors that are inspiring your work. Yeah. What was it like meeting them and working with them?
Gimana rasanya ketemu mereka dan diajarin sama si mentor-mentor?
Menyenangkan banget sih karena kita jadi belajar banyak hal. Terus selain itu juga kita diajarin gimana attitude yang baik dalam bermusik, selain skill juga gitu. Pokoknya terus kita juga bahkan sampai dasar-dasar bermusik pun kita diperbaiki lagi gitu. Jadi mereka bener-bener ngebantu kita untuk bikin skill kita makin baik.
So it's been really fun. And they've been really nice to them. They've learned a lot of things from their mentors, and apart from skills, apart from musical skills, they've also been taught about how to have a good attitude in music, and also they've also been teaching the girls to relearn the fundamentals of playing music, because they've all learned orthodox. So so they've really helped hone their skills.
Yeah, because they're self-taught originally, correct? Yeah. Okay, well, Scott Itter is going to join us right now, and he has a couple of questions for you.
Hello, girls. Thank you so much. Hello.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here and doing this. We so appreciate it. You are an inspiration to so many people for so many different reasons. You stand and fight for things that really mean a lot to people around the world. What is the most important thing for you to convey through your music? What issue is most important to you?
Oke, kata Scott, kalian tuh adalah inspirasi gitu bagi banyak orang, dan kalian berjuang buat hal-hal yang penting bagi orang-orang di seluruh dunia. Nah, pertanyaannya dari Scott adalah apa yang paling penting yang kalian mencoba buat sampaikan dari musik kalian?
Sebenarnya hal terpenting yang ingin kami sampaikan adalah tentang bagaimana kita bisa membongkar persepsi tabu untuk terbuka berbicara hal-hal yang berhubungan dengan otoritas perempuan terhadap tubuh dan masa depannya.
So the most important thing that they want to discuss from their music is about how they they're trying to tear down the taboo perception of being able to speak openly and freely about things that are related to a woman's authority towards her body and future. Marsya?
Karena pandangan-pandangan yang cenderung doktrinal seperti misal perempuan yang baik itu adalah perempuan yang diam, yang manut, terus yang nggak mengumbar suara dan pemikirannya. Justru di satu sisi malah jadi sering membelenggu potensi, kreativitas, bahkan hak kebebasannya sebagai manusia yang utuh.
Right, because there are perceptions that lean towards becoming doctrinal, in the sense that such as the perception about a good woman is that she would be quiet, obedient, not be speaking out about their thoughts and opinions freely, which actually shackles their potential creativity and rights to freedom as a human being.
We appreciate the actions they are taking with their music, for sure. Would they consider a relocation to the United States if it was suggested that it would bring more opportunities for their music and their band?
Kalian bakal mempertimbangkan nggak sih pindah ke Amerika gitu, misalkan kalau pindah ke sana bakal lebih banyak kesempatan buat musik kalian.
Ke Amerika. Sebenarnya sih dimanapun tempatnya gitu, dimanapun tempat yang bisa menerima kemerdekaan berkarya, maka tempat itu akan jadi rumah bagi karya-karya kami dimanapun itu, nggak cuma di Amerika.
So they think that wherever it is that would be able to accept the freedom to create and be creative would be a home to their songs. It doesn't have to be the US. Yeah.
Karena kami percaya kalau setiap individu yang merdeka itu adalah anak-anak dari segala bangsa.
So, because they believe that every free and independent individual is the child of every nation.
Hmm.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Awesome. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
All right. And all right, well, the next question is, are you excited to tour? And what is your touring going to be like?
Kalian ini nggak excited nggak mau tour? Jadi manggungnya kayak gimana sih?
Excited banget dong. karena emang pada dasarnya kita itu suka manggung, senang gitu kalau manggung, senang manggung. Dan kalaupun misalnya ada kesempatan untuk bisa manggung secara langsung, kita punya banyak energi untuk dibagi dengan penonton. Dan kita pikir ya itu akan sangat menyenangkan sih.
Right. Okay. So they're really excited because fundamentally speaking, they love to play live. And if they're given the opportunity to perform live in front of an audience, they have so much energy to share with the audience, especially after the long break due to the pandemic. So it's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, sounds like it. Who is your dream band to tour with?
Yang pastinya idola kami seperti System of a Down dan Rage Against the Machine. Tapi di luar itu kami excited sih ya. Mau sama siapa aja.
Cool. Well, I heard a few things I recognized in there.
So yeah, you got that. Yeah, with their idol System of a Down and Rage Against the Machine. But apart from them, they would be excited to tour with anybody.
Yeah, I understand that. Nick Perkle from the Aquarian, he has woken up very early to join us. Nick, you are welcome to join us and ask your questions. All right. You are on mute, so.
Unmute. Okay, so what is your favorite traditional Indonesian musical instrument that you would like to see used more of in music?
Apa alat musik tradisional Indonesia yang kalian pengen lihat lebih banyak dipakai di dalam musik?
Ayo kita dulu.
Kalau aku sih kendang. Kendang adalah alat musik perkusi tradisional yang berasal dari Jawa Barat. Jadi yang bikin aku tertarik, kita pernah manggung di daerah kami tinggal, kita sepanggung sama anak kecil yang memainkan kendang itu. Dan aku lihat maininnya tuh kayak menyenangkan dan mudah, tapi ternyata pas aku tanya sama Abah, kendang tuh bukan cuma dipukul-pukul aja, tapi ada yang harus dimainin pakai kaki. Jadi nggak bakal beda jauh sih mainnya kayak main drum yang melibatkan tangan dan kaki.
Right. For Siti, it will be the kendang. Kendang is a traditional percussion from West Java. And what got her interested with the kendang is because they once shared a stage with a kid who played the kendang back home in their village, and from there she thought that it would be fun and easy to play after seeing how it's played. But when she asked how to actually play the kendang, it turns out that you don't only hit it with your hands, but you also need to use your feet. Maybe it's not too dissimilar to playing a drum kit where it involves both hands and feet.
Kalau dari aku pribadi sih, aku sempat tertarik sama kecapi. Kecapi itu salah satu alat musik tradisional yang berasal dari Jawa Barat juga. Jadi dia hampir mirip dengan gitar karena sama pakai senar, tapi punya bentuk yang berbeda. Dan cara maininnya itu ditaruh di depan kita, bisa dimainin sambil duduk atau berdiri, tapi mainnya nggak digembreng gitu. Begitulah. Oh, Imam, silakan dijelaskan.
Di gimana?
Di gimana, Imam? Digelitik.
Oh, digelitik. Yeah. Okay. So for Marsya, it will be the kecapi, which is a string instrument, which has its roots in Sundanese in West Java. It's like a guitar. It uses strings and you pluck it, but with a slightly different way of playing it, whereby it is placed in front of the player and is plucked while the player is sitting down or standing up. It's quite similar to a lap steel. Widi.
Kalau aku suling. Karena alat suling itu jadi alat musik tiup yang terbuat dari bambu, dan aku tertarik sama suling itu karena suka aja dengar suaranya yang khas dan bisa meliuk-liuk gitu loh.
For Widi, it is the suling, or it's a woodwind instrument. It's like a flute basically. It's made from bamboo and originating from West Java. And she likes it because of its unique and its sound, which kind of bends. It could bend. Yeah.
Awesome. And Imam, if you can send me the spelling of the names of those instruments, that would be great, because Nick could totally use that. And Nick, you had one other?
Yeah, how does having a president that's a major fan of heavy metal help musicians like yourself succeed?
Gimana? Ya, tentang si Jokowi, gimana kalau misalnya ada ininya nggak sih punya presiden yang anak yang suka heavy metal gitu? Dia ada membantu nggak sih kita musisi seperti kalian gitu buat bisa maju?
Sebenarnya sih terlepas dari beliau seorang metalhead atau bukan, dari sejauh yang kami rasakan sendiri sih, ekonomi kreatif sejauh ini udah dapat perhatian yang cukup dari pemerintah. Jadi anak muda yang berada khususnya di skena musik, apapun itu musiknya, sudah punya ruang yang lebih untuk berkembang daripada sebelumnya.
So regardless of him being a metalhead or not, they feel that the creative economy of the country has been receiving adequate support from the government so far. So young people, especially those who are in the music industry and music scene, whatever type of music that they play, they now have more freedom and space to develop than ever before.
It does help to have a metalhead in charge, though, I will say that.
Tapi tetap kebantu lah ya jadi orang metalhead ya.
Diem aja.
Thanks so much, Nick. If you come up with any others that you want to ask afterwards, we're going to open the floor after that. Cool.
Thank you.
All right. So they, okay, hang on. All right. And then if you want to shut your video for now, Nick, that'd be great. Okay, so the next question is, how has the reaction been to your new single? Please.
Reaksinya sejauh ini bagaimana terhadap single baru si God Allow Me Please to Play Music?
Kami sebenarnya sangat bersyukur karena ternyata orang-orang suka sama lagu ini, sama lagu God Allow ini, dan bahkan beberapa ada yang ngirim pesan lewat Instagram, Facebook, terus bilang kalau lagu ini mewakili perasaan mereka selama ini gitu. Jadi sekarang kita ngerasa kalau lagu ini tuh bukan cuman punya kita bertiga gitu, bukan cuman punya milik POB, tapi juga milik semua orang yang mau mendengarkan lagu ini.
So they're so grateful. They're so grateful that a lot of people are enjoying the track, and are very touched after reading a few messages on Instagram and Facebook and on social media as a whole, saying that the song has been able to represent the feelings of many. So VOB now feel that the song is not only theirs, but also every single individual who listens to it.
That's fantastic. Will you be releasing any more new music soon?
Apakah kalian akan merilis lagu-lagu baru dalam waktu dekat?
Ya. Langsung. Jadi kita sekarang juga kita udah mulai masuk ke studio lagi, kita udah mulai merekam beberapa lagu juga, dan disarankan sih memang harus ditunggu lah ya.
Memang harus ditunggu. Dagang.
Okay, so they've actually started to they've actually entered the studio already. They've started to record several songs, but they just want you guys to wait and see.
Okay, well, that's a good one. Keith Clement from Metalheads Forever, your second question is relevant to this. Why don't you come on up and chat with us?
So, hey guys. So, you girls have any plan? You girls have any plans to make more diverse music in the future?
Kalian ada rencana nggak buat bikin lagu yang lebih berbeda gitu? Ini yang tentang eksperimen musik gitu pertanyaannya.
Yeah.
Perhaps even using some of those instruments that they were talking about.
Ya, mungkin pakai alat-alat yang tadi kita bahas itu mungkin.
Oh, ya. Karena langkah kita kan masih sangat jauh ya, jadi dan kita juga masih ingin mengeksplor lebih banyak lagi dalam segala hal dalam bermusik gitu. Jadi apapun yang akan terjadi, apapun perubahannya di masa depan nanti, itu masih sangat mungkin terjadi gitu loh.
Right. Okay, so they said that they still have a long way to go, and there is still so much that they want to explore in music. So essentially anything could happen in the future.
Wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You had another good question too, and it was something I didn't know anything about. So you did your research.
Yeah, and you girls were personally invited by Guns N' Roses icon Slash backstage. So can you tell me a bit of the experience on that?
Jadi kalian kan waktu itu pernah diundang nih secara langsung dari sama Slash gitu buat datang ke backstage pas Guns N' Roses manggung di Jakarta. Bisa diceritain nggak pengalamannya gimana ketemu sama Dusky?
Jadi kami sedih banget gak jadi ketemu. Sebenarnya kita nggak jadi ketemu karena waktu itu Om Slash kejebak macet dan telat datang ke panggung. Tapi kami sangat berbahagia karena kami bisa menyaksikan langsung penampilannya secara live di depan mata kita. Iya.
So they're actually very sad about that particular moment because unfortunately they weren't able to meet him because Slash got stuck in traffic and was late for the show, so they didn't have enough time to meet up with him. But in the end, they're really happy to have been able to watch their show right in front of them and witness Slash playing guitar right in front of them.
Wonderful. Awesome.
Well, thank you, Keith. And I know they have another friend in Tom Morello, so let's extend that question to, have you had a chance to chat with Tom Morello, who's been talking about you everywhere?
Kalian udah sempat ngobrol sama Tom Morello belum sih yang sejak selama ini udah sering ngomongin kalian?
Belum.
Nope, not yet.
Yeah, so I'm noticing. Since Andrew and Emmy have not been able to join us, I can ask Andrew's questions later, but James Lowe, JD the DJ, would you like to, Jiggy Jaguar now. Okay. Would you like to come up and ask something? Are you sharing your screen, James? Because I see myself on that.
There we are. So, ladies, you guys are fantastic.
Thank you.
So, you guys, even though you're big superstars now, do you guys still do all the back-breaking farm work and everything that you do in your village, or have you outlived all that and now you're just big time heavy metal musicians?
Jadi katanya kan kalian sekarang walaupun kalian sekarang udah jadi superstar cenah katanya, kalian tuh masih nggak sih ngelakuin kerjaan yang di sawah gitu kayak di kampung, atau apakah kalian udah nggak, atau masa-masa itu udah lewat lah gitu?
Setiap pulang ke rumah itu pasti itu yang pertama diburu gitu karena kayak itu tuh
Ke kebun.
refreshing. Itu tuh udah jadi bagian dari refreshingnya kita, nggak bisa ditinggalin.
Masih tetap ngerjain kerjaan-kerjaan itu ya? So every time they go back home to their village, that is exactly what they do, and it's refreshing for them. It's part of it's an activity that they find refreshing actually for them.
Fantastic. Thank you, ladies.
All right, thank you. And I have some other questions from Andrew McKay Smith from Scars and Guitars. He said, in your opinion, is heavy metal and rock music a genre that crosses all cultural, religious, social, and class boundaries?
Dalam opini kalian, apakah heavy metal sama rock itu genre yang menembus segala batasan-batasan budaya, agama, sosial, dan kelas.
Iya dong, tentu.
Iya dong.
Menurut kita sih ya musik apapun jenisnya punya bahasanya tersendiri. Jadi yang bisa menembus apapun, misal tidak cuma agama, tapi juga budaya, terus kelas sosial dan juga lain-lain.
Of course, for them, any kind of genre or any kind of genre of music has its own language that they believe could cross through any boundaries. So not only religion, but also cultural, social class, and so on.
Great. And I think the last question I have from the people joining us is, how has your faith informed how you communicate and how you make music?
Right. Bagaimana kepercayaan kalian itu membantu kalian dalam membuat musik dan membuat lagu dan menjadi kalian sebagai Velvet?
Sebenarnya sih karena sejak awal kita tuh diajarkan bahwa sejatinya agama itu semestinya membawa kebaikan, terus melindungi dan menjamin hak-hak kemerdekaan individu serta membawa rahmat bagi alam semesta. Gitu. Jadi akhirnya keyakinan itu yang membuat yang banyak menguatkan kita untuk terus bermusik dan lebih banyak lagi untuk menyampaikan hal-hal pesan-pesan baik. Contohnya seperti yang sekarang kita coba sampaikan di lagu God Love Me Please to Play Music.
Okay. So from the very beginning, they were taught that in its essence, any religion should bring good, protect, and guarantee the rights to freedom for a human being, while also becoming grace for the universe. And it is because of that belief that they are able to, their will and determination are strengthened in terms of keeping on playing music while doing and delivering more good upon others. And one example of which is through their latest single, God Allow Me Please to Play Music.
Absolutely. Does anyone else have questions they would like to come up and ask? If so, raise your hand or unmute or whatever you know how to do. And if not, I think we're gonna wrap up. Scott, great. Come on back.
Hello again. I see that there's probably a fascination with Western culture for many people that are not here. Is there a venue in the United States in particular that you would like to play? Is there one particular place that you've dreamed about playing?
Are you specifically asking for a venue?
Yeah. If they have a venue like the Whiskey A Go-Go is fairly popular, things like that, Red Rocks. Is there a venue that they know of that they've dreamed about playing?
Okay, great. Jadi kan si Scott melihat kalau mungkin besar pasti ada ketertarikan dalam kebudayaan Barat lah buat orang-orang yang nggak ada di sana. Nah, buat kalian ada nggak sih venue manggung di US gitu yang kalian tahu dan kalian pengen main di sana?
Venue US?
Jadi tempat manggung di Amerika gitu yang kalian yang kalian tahu dan pengen main di sana.
Well, they should look into a few. If they don't know yet, they should play Red Rocks and Madison Square Garden and all of those,
Because we look forward to having them here. We're really, we know what's going to happen. They're about to explode, and we love to see them in those big popular places.
Jadi katanya kalian coba cek aja dulu gitu venue-venue yang ada di sana gitu. Soalnya katanya
jadi kita ada beberapa event besar yang kita pengen main, cuman kita nggak tahu itu di Amerika apa bukan gitu. Apa ya? Mimpi kayak misal mimpi Siti barusan nyeletuk katanya Woodstock.
Oh, okay.
In Rio,
Terus
terus
Rock in Rio, terus
Coachella.
mana lagi? Coachella,
Okay.
of course, Coachella.
Ella.
There we go.
So yeah, but they do know that they have a few events that there's part of the dream list to play at, such as for City it's Woodstock, and Widi said Rock in Rio and Coachella. Well, obviously Rock in Rio is not the US, but
Right,
Yeah,
right.
very cool.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Imam, then I guess we'll just say, is there anything they want to discuss that hasn't been asked to them?
ada yang mau dibahas nggak dari kalian yang belum ditanya sama teman-teman kita ini? Ada yang mau disampaikan gitu ke mereka?
Apa enggak sih, paling pesan dari kita ya itu yang terpenting adalah dengerin lagu kita.
Ya.
Jangan lupa dengerin dari lagu.
So they said the most important thing that is just to listen to the songs.
And that we will. That we will. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, everyone in attendance. I'm going to be sending you the videos and the spellings of the instruments. And have a lovely day, everyone, and a lovely evening in Jakarta.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you,
Nuhun.
Scott.
Bye.
Bye-bye.